Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Started. Today's starting pitcher, Porter Hodge.
Well, he's not a rookie, but still very young in this game, learning his craft. I think the key is getting consistent reps and the opportunity to develop his stuff. Looking forward to watching him pitch in this one.
Ready to go now? And
Leading
now
off
the
tonight for
DH,
the Dodgers,
Chris Taylor.
the designated hitter, Chris Taylor.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Pitch in the dirt, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
Second, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. One out, bases empty. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
Teoscar Hernandez.
Oh.
In there at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side in the first. And we're back. Our starter in this one, Dustin May.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Back here at the friendly confines. And now, Ian Happ. May fires. Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2. May comes set. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Edman. Nabs it, and there's one away. Here's Kyle Tucker.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. And that one is inside. Two outs, base is empty. That's too low. And the count is 3-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
There's a swing and a drive. And that one is off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. And in there with a double off the wall.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Next to hit, Michael Busch. Close but called a ball. And that's ball 3.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 3-2.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Ground ball right side. There's Hernandez handling the chance. Tosses to first. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And he'll be safe at first.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Tommy.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Now a pop-up on the infield. Workman. Brings it in. 1 down. Will Smith to the plate.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed though.
That's a laser base hit. Freeman headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Max Muncy at the dish. In the dirt. And it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. He'll take a jog around the bases. It's 3-0. Here's Kike Hernandez. 1 down, base is empty. That one is upstairs. (3-1) now. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Andy.
So up next, Andy Pajes. In the air, right field, and that will drop foul. One and two now. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Back to the top of the lineup. And up next for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. On the ground to third. They get the force, and that is the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, Dansby Swanson stands in.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. That one is gone. He circles the bases. Home run number 5 on the season, and they're on the board. It's 3-1. Nico Horner will come up to hit. That one misses. 2-1. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Hit on the ground to short. Not in time. He's safe.
Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Now at the plate, Pete Crow Armstrong. Foul ball there. Horner on at first. Nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Miguel Amaya. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Horner around second, heads for third. In there safely.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now, Gage Workman. Center field. Pajes under it. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and they trail by 1.
Now back
in half up to hit.
Ian Happ.
Two outs. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Now
so here's Kyle Tucker now.
Hitter, Kyle Tucker.
And misses inside. Fought off foul. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Okay.
In the dirt, but kept close. But no advance from the runners. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Big Red picks up the K. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. And 1-2.
1-2.
Caught him looking for the K. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game.
2-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And that is that. Back here at Wrigley Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
On the ground to first, and he takes it himself for the out. So now it's a full hitter, Michael Busch.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
And there's a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's down and in.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And now it's Dansby Swanson. That's in there. That's strike two. Breaking ball misses down and away. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That was the emergency hack right there.
On the ground. Sneaks through, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
A couple of singles back to back. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
So here's Horner now. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Way inside, gets out of the way. To third, and foul ball. May delivers. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets a piece and stays alive. Two on, one out. And that's outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. In the air, right side. Hernandez sizes this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away. So digging in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Here's a 1-1.
Nope, that's away.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. Strike two, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Base hit center field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Stepping in, Miguel Amaya. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. That's back. Stretches out and hauls it in. Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman.
Hey, question. If you had to pick, because the number 42 jerseys are really cool, obviously, for Jackie Robinson. But if you had to pick any team that you were going to have 42 put on to just kind of sport around, would it be a Phillies jersey? Because I know you were kind of a Phillies fan growing up.
I grew up as a Phillies fan. If I had to do a 42 jersey, though, I'd still think I'd do a Dodger jersey.
Yeah.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. How about you?
You know what? I'd actually like to. I mean, the Dodgers, Brooklyn Dodgers is
right.
It's pretty awesome. That one is.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And he brings it into the warning track. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Now back, catcher Will Smith.
See that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7. Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. That one missed. That misses. 3-1 now.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
That's ball 4. Tried another sweeper, but couldn't find his zone.
You know, I think
Shota Imanaga will take over here.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. And now it's even up. Muncy off the first with 2 away. And now it's filled up.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Number 42.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading off,
Gage Workman now at the plate.
Baseman, Gage Workman.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And that one's a little bit low, and it's a full count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Righty delivers. Popped up. Hernandez. And makes the grab. Then there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Ian Happ. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off. He was late. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. The relay, he's in there.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 out and a runner at second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the sweeper is off the plate.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity, so not a terrible result.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And down on strikes he goes. Now 2 out.
Now batting,
Michael
the first
Bush,
baseman,
the next come to hit.
Bush.
That misses the zone. 3-1. Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Right through there for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
This one in the air. Muncy on his way over. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. And now, Andy Pajes. That one close, ruled the ball. 2-1.
1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, left field, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Line drive. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here comes Chris Taylor. Way high.
2-1. Oh. 3-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Up next,
go ahead run on base. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one drilled left field. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double. As a run scores. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. That smash towards center. Makes the grab. Both runners tagging. In comes the run from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Swinging a ground ball, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. That one misses, and it's 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So up now for Chicago, Dansby Swanson. On the outside corner, got him looking.
Up next for the Cubs.
Here's Nico Hoerner. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 1-2.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
Oh.
Two outs. To the right side. Hernandez over to first in time. An acrobatic play to end the inning. And we're back. And here comes Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
The 1-2.
Oh.
Just off the outside part of the plate. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Did miss by much right there. Just couldn't get the call off the inside corner.
Smith.
Man at first, nobody out. Now here is Will Smith.
You know, these Dodgers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 3-2.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Muncy digs in. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Step off, throw to first. Edman dives and can't get back in time. He's picked off. Into the outfield, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Next offering upstairs. Right through there for a strike. Outside low, and the count's full.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And they'll do it again. And that one hammered. Crow Armstrong ranges back. He makes the grab, and that is that. Bottom of the 6th, and here's the catcher, Miguel Amaya.
2-1.
You know, these Cubs really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
That's in there. 3-2 now.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Here's the third baseman, Gage Workman. Not even close there, and it's 2-1. Just missed. The Cubs down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
So the lineup flips over. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That one ripped, but foul. Workman leads off first with 1 away.
3-2.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And that one is lifted in the air. Out number 2. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. Coming home. Now a relay to the plate. Tag. Too late. He scores. And it's now 5-4.
Well done. Drives in the run. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Pitch misses. Full count now. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Presley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well, 1-run game, and now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Ball to strike. The pitch. Fastball is outside. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Swings through him for the K. Had him way out front of the slurve. Here comes Chris Taylor. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen throwing BBs. Here's Mookie now. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. The shortstop takes the ball.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. And that one missing low.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Swing and a pop-up. Bush under this one. Makes the catch, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Anthony Banda.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The first baseman.
Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Michael Bush. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away. And here comes Dansby Swanson. And a 1-1. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So the tying run at second. And a swing and a miss. That misses. And the count is filled up. He goes down looking.
Now batting.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Just missed.
2-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Here's the throw, but it's offline. He will score. All tied again, 5-5. 2 outs, runner on first. And now Miguel Amaya. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Daniel Palencia. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
42. Daniel Palencia.
So now it's Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
That just misses, and it's 2-1.
You get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And that's outside.
3-2.
And Freddie takes the K. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Up next for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Tommy Edman.
Way upstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's ball 2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. That's out number 2. The batter now will be Will Smith. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Everything came together
Now
for him. Everything was on time and
Max
fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here's Muncy to hit. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Now pitching for
Back
the
now,
Dodgers,
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
42.
8th, Luis Garcia.
Garcia.
Now a
Hitting
move
for the
being
Cubs,
made for a pinch
number
hitter.
42,
John Birdie.
John
Big spot for him here.
Birdie.
And that is out of play.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Got him. And that's the first out.
Now batting,
Ian
the left
Happ,
fielder,
the next
Ian.
cup to hit.
Well,
Happ.
both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Happ lays off. Next pitch is outside. All tied up near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been
Now
something that's been part of his career since day 1.
One down. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. And it lands in the basket, a home run. So he goes yard to left. His second homer of this series, and now they're out in front. It's 7-5. Digging in, Seiya Suzuki. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Swings through that one, it's a strikeout. So here's the cleanup
Now
hitter,
batting,
Michael
the first
Busch.
baseman, Michael Busch.
2 down, nobody on. That pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Staying in the game on defense, John Birdie. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter.
Number 42.
So they turn to their closer,
John
Gavin Hollowell.
Birdie.
A chance at his first save of the year. Here's Kike Hernandez.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
Tap foul at the plate. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch. He's 2 outs away. Pajes digs in now. The Dodgers trailing by 2 here at the top of the ninth. That's down and in. A slider missed. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that one handled. Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. So last chance for the Dodgers. Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And there's a ball. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.